Alright, fellow Slayers, time for the final episode of Read the Day, which is The Harsh Light of Day. As the dingoes play my baby play at the bronze, Buffy talks to Willow while secretly watching Parker play pool. After the dingoes wrap, Oz gets ready to take Willow home, and Parker volunteers to take Buffy back to her dorm. Willow waits for Oz and Devon returns to the van outside Bronze, and Harmony approaches her. The two talk, and Harmony reveals that she's a vampire and bites Willow. Oz rescues her, and Harmony leaves, threatening that her boyfriend won't be happy they were mean to her. Buffy and Parker walk back to the door, and Parker discovers a scar on her neck. She tells him it was an angry puppy that bit her. He asks her to party the next night, and she accepts. At Joss's place, Xander is helping him put books away when Anya, having returned to Sunnydale, makes a surprise visit. She wants to know where her relationship with Xander is going. He's confused, not realizing they were ever in an actual relationship. Back at the dorms, Buffy and Parker bite to kiss when Willow and Oz arrive, causing Parker to leave. Oz cleans Willow's wound. She tells Buffy about the encounter with Harmony and her alleged boyfriend. Underground, a group of vampires are digging in the tunnels. Harmony approaches the leader and hugs her boyfriend, Spike. And Spike bullies his worker vamps about the excavation of the tunnels. Harmony calls him Blondie Bear and asks him to kill Willow. Spike declines, explaining that killing Buffy's best friend will alert her of his presence in Sunnydale. Harmony complains she is bored and wants to go out. After she seduces him with her charm, Spike offers to take her to a party. Buffy and Parker arrive at a college party and stumble across Spike and Harmony, who are carrying a bit of man. Buffy teases Spike for being with Harmony, and Spike pokes fun at Parker. The vampires flee the party and Buffy follows them outside, where she and Spike begin to fight. Harmony interrupts, revealing Giselle loves Spike for a fungus demon and that they'll be back once they find the gem of Amara. Irritated, Spike yells at Harmony for revealing too much information and grabs her to leave. Anya shows up at Xander's place. He gets her drink, and he turns around to see that she is naked. Buffy calls Giles and informs him about Spike and Harmony. Giles tells Buffy that the gem of Amara was rumored to contain great power if a vampire was ever to obtain it, but was later determined to be a myth after excessive searches turned up nothing. Giles chooses to look into it while Buffy announces she's going to bed. In Harmony and Spike's lair, Spike is trying to read blueprints of the underground tunnels while Harmony is laying on the bed. While she talks non-stop about unimportant things, he becomes irritated. However, Spike joins Harmony on the bed as she begins to flirt with him. Xander is shocked to see Anya standing in front of him naked. She explains that having sex is the best way for her to rid herself of her feelings for him. Though Xander tries to say no, reminding her that sex should have more meaning, he accepts the offer. Buffy returns to the party and finds Parker. He says Parker's decision to take history, and he speaks about making choices. Buffy finds herself surrounded by Parker's deep thoughts and decides to have sex with him. The next morning, Buffy wakes up to an empty bed. As she's searching for her clothes, Parker wakes with coffee. He says that he'll call her. While they get dressed, Anya tells Xander she's over with him. He replies he's okay with it, and she runs out in anger. Spike wakes up to Harmony drawing on his back with lipstick. He gets up to go back to work, and she complains he loves the tunnel more than her. He says he loves syphilis more than her. Buffy arrives in her dorm room, where she's surprised to find Willow and Giles. They inform her about the discovery of an ancient text that places the gem of Amara in Sunnydale. After Giles leaves, Buffy tells Willow about her night with Parker. She waits solely for Parker to contact her, which he never does. As Spike becomes closer to breaching the crypt, Harmony complains about being told to stay indoors. Spike assaults her and says that the gem is all that matters for now. When he finally breaks in the crypt, Harmony tags along. Spike tells her to take anything she wants while he searches for the gem. Seeing an elaborate necklace, he puts it on and picks up a cross, but it burns him as it normally would. As Harmony keeps talking, Spike grows impatient and stakes her. However, nothing happens to Harmony and the wound instantly heals itself. Spike realizes the ring Harmony is wearing is a gem of Amara and tries to force it off her hand. Upset, Harmony throws it at him. Spike leaves the crypt wearing the ring. In Giles' apartment, Xander finds a TV and watches news broadcast about a sinkhole in Sunnydale caused by soil erosion. Who let Spike's underground digging caused it? Giles and Xander find Buffy while the others head to the sinkhole. As Xander searches for Buffy, he stumbles across Anya, who attempts to talk to him about the previous evening and her feelings. Distracted and dismisses her. Giles, Willow, and Oz discover Harmony crying in the crypt. She tells them love sucks and confirms Spike has the ring. Buffy finds Parker hitting on another girl with the same lines he used on her. She asks him if everything is okay, and Parker tells her yes. She asks if she wants to do something, but Parker refuses, citing earlier plans. Buffy questions whether she did anything wrong, but Parker tells her that she did not. He had fun with her. Buffy realizes that, while the time was special to her, it was just casual sex for him. He says he assumed they were on the same level, reminding her that it was she who made the first move. He quickly leaves, casually telling Buffy that he'll call her. Dejected, she turns around and Spike punches her. Buffy and Spike fight as he enjoys the non-lethal sunlight. She stakes him and reveals that the ring is protecting him. Xander shows up, but Spike easily knocks him out and continues to beat up Buffy. As he does so, he notes Buffy and Parker did not appear to know each other well, and that she fell for his trick of playing a sensitive side and convincing her to sleep with him. He mocks her by saying she must not be worth a second go, and jokes that Angel told him so. Enraged, Buffy pummels Spike and takes the ring from him. Swung from exposure to the sun, he dives down into the sewers. Later, Buffy and the gang sit around at Giles' place while Buffy says that she wants Angel to have the ring. Oswald hears and takes it when he goes to Los Angeles for a gig. That night, Buffy talks to Will about what happened to Parker, wondering if every guy she sleeps with will turn evil the following morning. Will assures her that she simply made a mistake. Despite how badly he treated her, Buffy remains fixated on Parker and wonders whether there was something about her that turned him off. Will assures Buffy she is not to blame. Buffy decides to take a walk and departs. Separately, Buffy, Anya, and Harmony walk around the UC Sunnydale campus. Aww. Anyway, let's take a look at some continuity surrounding this episode. It's revealed that Harmony was sired when she was bitten in the graduation day battle. Will was bitten by Harmony, becoming the third Scooby to be bitten by a vampire after Buffy and Angel. Parker notices Buffy's scar from being bitten by both the Master and Angel. Buffy explains she was bitten by an angry puppy. Will's vampire double also refers to Angel as the puppy in The Wish. Buffy mentions that she drowned a couple years before, referring to her death at the hands of the Master. Harmony says her changed victim tastes funny. The man appears to be wearing a green shirt like the military fatigues, which can indicate that he is an initiative agent or recruit. It's revealed in Goodbye Iowa that the initiatives are given drugs, which could alter the taste of their blood. It's revealed that Spike wasn't able to resume his relationship with Drusilla after his last appearance in Lover's Walk. When questioned by Parker if Spike is an ex-boyfriend of hers, Buffy laughs at the idea. 2 years later, she will enter a sexual relationship with him. They eventually become a couple in Love Dares You Part 2. Buffy comments that, as a vampire, Harmony must be dying without a reflection. We've seen Harmony's way how Harmony eventually copes without a reflection. When Anya tries to seduce Xander having sex, he calls her blunt and still romantic of the faith, referring to when he had sex with her in the Zeppo. Buffy waking up in Parker's bedroom is reminiscent of when she woke up in Angel's room after they slept together in surprise. Both times, Buffy wakes up alone, wrapped in red sheets. A similar circumstance will occur later with Riley and the Aya team, but he is behind her in bed. Buffy's reaction when she finds Parker after no days of contact is similar to reaction when she finds Angel in Innocence. Both times, the men she slept with act flippant about their night together, leaving Buffy confused and blaming herself. In the Angel episode, In the Dark, Spike will follow Oswald's Angelus and try to get the ring from Angel. Anyway, let's take a look at a production note about this episode. This episode sets up a crossover with the Angel episode In the Dark, broadcast the same evening, with James Marsters and Seth Green guest star. Anyway, let's take a look at some pop culture references. Giles compares the Gem of Amar to the Holy Grail, treasure of the miraculous powers in Arthurian literature. Xander mentions dreaming he's naked at the checkout line of the Walmart. a hypermarket chain. Also stressed about the album Loaded by the Velvet Underground. Harmony asked Spike if the actor Antonio Banderas is a vampire. This may be a reference to his role as a vampire in the 1984 film Interview with a Vampire. Spike suggests Harmony also kills Banderas' then wife Melanie Griffith and her 3 children. Anyway, and then finally, let's take a look at a little goof. Spike takes the gem of Amara from Harmony. He takes the necklace off. The next shot, he's wearing it again. When we see him leave, it's gone again. Interesting. So overall, I think this episode is kind of interesting, and the fact that it sets up a crossover of the Angel series is also pretty cool too. So yeah. So overall, I give The Harsh Light of Day 3 vampire steaks out of 5. Well, anyway, tune in tomorrow as we take the next episode, Fear Itself. So until then, here endeth the lesson.